Aquarius, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, lovely to meet you. I'm going to get you guys a general collective message, so do remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Reverse the roles and the gender. Yes, Aquarius, spirit guides, angels, Aphrodite, goddess of love, gods and goddesses, help me with these messages for the collective sign of Aquarius, removing my energy and any negative energy sent towards this reading. So let's get into it. Let's see what's coming in for you today. I'm going to start off with the tarot, and then I will confirm these messages and get you some advice. We're going to start off, as always, with the near past, the future, and the near past, the present, and the near future. So let's see. Show me Aquarius. Six of Swords, first card out. Okay. Making a decision to walk away from something. This is maybe something that's very toxic with the Six of Swords. Could be a lot of arguments going on. But you're trying to do this quietly without getting detected. Yeah, there is a lot of arguing. There's a lot of communication. It's coming in very fast, very heavy. It's almost as if you just need some peace and quiet. It's funny because my son's an Aquarius and I'm thinking of him escaping the house. Yeah, so funny. Not that it's like chaotic here, but you know, he does annoy me. Hilarious. Yeah, so the Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords. It could literally be a mother that you're trying to get away from. It's like this person's like 1 minute really nice, 1 minute really cold. I feel like you are maybe in love with somebody and you want to, I don't know, I'm not getting anything. Yeah, let's get these cards out. Devil. Interesting. Let's see. Capricorn energy, heavy. I'm not taking all of those. Interesting. First of all, I mean, I'm picking up here a lot of energies, maybe not so yours. So this is kind of, I'm not seeing any people here. They're all energies, except for this Knight of Cups. This could be about somebody that is basically wanting to apologize to you. Somebody that wants to say sorry. But this is someone that is dark, the devil energy. It's not a great energy, you know. It's very toxic, very dark, very obsessive, codependent, sex, drugs, rock and roll, low vibrations, manipulation. Yeah, let's confirm this. Let's confirm. Show me Aquarius, Six of Swords. What is this Six of Swords? Knight of Wands. I feel like you're trying to get away from this person. This is someone that wants to apologize, somebody that is very promiscuous, very sexually driven, someone that's very non-committal, immature. They want to try and start something new with you, something that you don't really want. This person could be cold. They could be someone that is very controlling. Show me the Six of Swords. Yeah. This Knight of Wands, I feel like, is basically somebody that has left you out in the cold before, and they're trying to return. They want to come back into your energy, showing up as a knight, which is not really the best energy to show up in. There is some very unexpected news here. It's almost as if someone's investing and working very hard into this love connection, and the other one is leaving. I feel like you're leaving because you feel like this person doesn't connect to you emotionally. With the Knight of Wands, it's a very young energy, player energy, foolish energy. So I feel like you've made some escape from this person, and yeah, there's something here that you're not looking at. You could feel like there's a lot of chaos here. There's a lot of arguing, there's a lot of communication, there could be a lot of gaslighting. Somebody could be struggling with their finances. They don't want you to know. Somebody could have been waiting for some kind of finances that didn't come in. I feel like this is someone that has a lot going on in their life, someone that is struggling, someone that has a lot to carry, a lot of burdens to carry. This person could be, in solitude, closed off from everyone. This is, or could even be you. It's like I'm not getting a particular strong. I'm not channeling a particular person here yet. So I hope these messages are kind of. I hope these messages are resonating. Show me the Knight of Cups. Wow. This is someone that's receiving karma with the Justice card. Someone that is kind of been through a lot. They're like the wounded warrior. This person can't catch a break. This person does want to be with you. There's a lot of love. They want to look after you. They want to take control of this situation. I feel like they can't because of finances. I feel like you look at this person as a player, but really they're an emperor. Show me the Four of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, this person could be doing something very toxic for money. They could literally get caught up in some kind of scandal around money. They could even be going to jail. This is somebody that hasn't got anything to offer you because they are tied to something very dark. And I feel like whatever that is a job of how they receive their money. But this person, wants to give to you, but you're like in this Queen of Pentacles energy. So you're very financially abundant. You're very stable, very secure. And it could kind of intimidate this person, which is why they go quiet. Which is why you feel like they're rejecting you, but really and truly this person is just trying to be on their own because they can't face the fact that they haven't got enough financially. But they look at you as a wish come true. They're happily ever after, their destiny, somebody that they want to move forward with, but they're juggling finances here. This is somebody that is almost very materialistic in a way, somebody that is proud, a proud energy. They're proud. They're somebody that doesn't want you to know that they're broke. They could be embarrassed by that. Show me the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Wands. They could also be juggling you with somebody else. Very confused here. Yeah, with the Lovers. This person could be... Show me the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they're keeping this a secret. There is another person here. There is two people, a choice between two, and they're keeping this a secret. They're trying to protect you from knowing this information. They're also, struggling with their finances as well. But they are kind of... There's the devil. Let's see who this devil is. Show me the devil. The Emperor. Wow. This Emperor has some addictions, codependencies, toxicities around finances and third parties. This is why I believe you're not showing in this energy yet. Well, you're over here. Look, this is you. You're drinking wine, eating good food. You could be in your garden a lot. You could be out in nature. There's a lot of chilling and relaxing. You're like, la-di-da-di-da. You're not aware of what all this is going on behind your back. But there is someone here that's dealing with trying to protect you from finding out about their struggles. They want to come through as an emperor, as the divine masculine, but it's almost as if they're stuck with the devil. They're trying to fight off this kind of decision that they don't and can't seem to make. Show me the Page of Cups. So going into your near future, the Page of Cups does talk about messages. It talks about new beginnings. It talks about children. It talks about immature people. Could be a young person. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. This is somebody that is very immature, breadcrumbing you with somebody else. They're trying to think of a way back in the near future. They're trying to think of a way of how to come back into your energy in the near future. This is somebody that is thinking of a plan, somebody that you've ended it with. This person is extremely in deep sorrow and regret that they wasn't able to start something new with you. They wasn't able to show up. Show me the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. There's going to be something new coming in here for you in the near future. And this person is going to try and fight for you. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Five of Wands. There is a new beginning of love. And it's like, it's either this person is coming back to offer you something new and it's going to cause a big fight, or you're moving on with somebody new and this person tries to come back and fight for your love. It's all about fighting for love here with the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. Somebody's made a decision that they want to come towards the Empress. But the Empress is obviously attracting a lot of different things and is happily over here in her castle, very happy. So this is why this masculine is trying to protect you from this chaos that they are currently going through, because they don't want you to go through it either. I've got the Ten of Swords here. This is an ending. Somebody being stabbed in the back. Show me the Ten of Swords. Wow. We've just got the Empress that flew out, and the Queen of Swords, which came out in reverse. Seeing things from a different perspective. Show me the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. The World and the Ten of Pentacles. This person is going to come forward and offer you some new beginning in love, which is going to cause an ending, a very painful ending. It could be a group of people. It could be somebody that they've been slowly trying to move away from. This is going to hurt someone very, very bad. There could even be it could be their mother. It could be their family. It could even be a very, very spiteful, very horrible, argumentative Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody looks at you as someone that they can build an empire with. Ten of Pentacles, the World, the Nine of Cups. This is a wish come true. And it's almost as if that you're dealing with somebody that doesn't ever come correct towards you. They've always got something going on in their outside environment, and it's like you're not aware of what that is. You're not bothered. You're over there chilling, doing your thing. But there is someone here that is kind of like obsessed with you. They look at you as a wish come true, but they're financially stuck in a situation, and also they have a third party, or this could be a family member, a mother, an ex, a feminine energy, or even a group of people. It could even be friends that are just kind of fighting over some money or something, and it's like someone is going to end up getting left with the Ten of Swords, Six of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse. We've got the Empress upright, and we've got here the World and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is interesting. There's so many things here going on, and it's like I don't even think that you're aware of it. You're like over a completely in a different place. You're moving forward with your destiny. You're in hermit mode, meditating. You could even be doing some real spiritual practices like, lighting candles and going on walks and, unaware that this is even going on. But the reason why this person hasn't come back to you yet is because they're trying to protect you from finding out that they're broke and that they're dealing with family problems and a crazy ex that is very controlling and argumentative. And it's almost all this person wanted to do was, be with you. But it's almost like they can't. Yeah, they have to kind of get rid of these attachments that they are kind of bound to. This person really needs to do some work and get a backbone and start vocally telling people that they're no good for them. It's like this person cannot say no. That's what this is. It's like you're dealing with somebody where everybody wants to feed off of them. Everybody wants to take advantage of them. Everybody needs them for something. And they're like a wounded warrior, like dealing with some kind of karma because they just can't say no. So everything just builds up, builds up, builds up. And then, you're not into that. You're like, you've got chaos, you're a drama, bye. It's almost as if you don't even stick around to find out or care what it is. But let's see what your advice is, Aquarius. Show me advice for Aquarius. Okay, so we have your advice as the Five of Wands. Interesting. And the World again on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you've closed this cycle out. You've moved away, probably a long time ago. This person maybe looks at you as the one that got away. A wish come true that they could never kind of get hold of. You slipped through their fingers here. You're very abundant financially. I do also see you're happy, just being away from this person. But let me just read this advice for you. The Five of Wands. Okay, so we have got creative brainstorming, unity and diversity, honoring differences. So I have the freedom to explore the ideas that seem the most far-fetched. What seems crazy today proves tomorrow to be brilliant. Like a child willing to stretch her imagination when a new playmate comes into the garden. I open up to new people and new ideas, intrigued by what is novel and unfamiliar. This is a time for what is counter-tentative, counter, counting, fuck knows what that word is, for appreciating the ideas from out in left field and what they might offer. This is a time for what is counterintuitive, for appreciating the ideas from out in left field and what they might offer. So I feel like there's something here that you maybe pushed aside before, and it's like now you're free to explore new people and ideas. And I feel like you're enjoying that. Like you're very much frolicking in your own garden of abundance and joy, and you're happy. There isn't anyone fighting with you or there's no conflict in your environment. You're at peace. You are literally in a very meditative state of not allowing anyone to affect that. It's like you're very okay. So with the World card, we have 21st could be significant. Let me read this to you. So the 21 is the World. Yeah, perspective. So I'm being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I'm first and foremost an immortal soul experiencing life as a human being, I have no fear. I can see clearly that I am a powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with spirit, aligning myself with spirit and remaining unattached to outcomes. I am a conduit for miracles. Yeah, you are literally understanding now that, manifesting, meditating, protecting your energy, and seeing a huge amount of growth in your abundance and spiritual awareness is just so fulfilling and overwhelming for you. It's like you're very, very happy. You're like the cat that's got the cream. And I feel like that's because you walked away from somebody here that was like an energy vampire. They needed your energy to deal with these outside influences, friends, families, and ex-lovers. This person has got it all. They've got a lot of baggage and they're struggling. And this is all down to them making the wrong decisions. And you see that. And I think it was very unattractive for you. And you kind of slowly left this person and protected yourself, and because of that you're now dealing with a very a huge amount of abundance and joy. I'm not sure if this person's going to be able to come and reach you where you are. If they do, it would surprise me, is what I'm saying. I don't see your energy out here as wanting to give to somebody. I see you single. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. That's a very single energy. And this is your destiny. There's something more for you. You need to cleanse and move this cycle completely out of your way, because your end card is the 10 of Pentacles. And this is where everyone wants to be. I feel like you're already there. But guys, I hope these messages have resonated. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you very soon. Love you. Bye.